Yes, superstar gets used in sentence now alongside the name of Tom Trbojevic.
He's the standout in the game at the moment, Tom Trbojevic.
Now what a season he's having, Tom Trbojevic. His stats are remarkable.
I can honestly say in my time I haven't seen a player have an influence on a team like he has.
And the winner of the fullback of the year, Tom Trbojevic.
Downfield, no trouble there for Tom Trbojevic, who looked up and saw, oh, he hasn't. Has he? Boy, this is unbelievable.
Straight to Trbojevic, oh no! The hammy has gone again!
To apologise to all men, clubs and organisation and to the members that I might be out there.
Sea Eagles superstar Tom Trbojevic has suffered an injury at training this morning.
Tom Trbojevic has learnt the extent of his latest injury.
Manly has confirmed Trbojevic failed to finish the session. The 26-year-old has been sent for scans on his hamstring.
Yeah, I'm pleased to announce that we'll be sending Tom over to the States, Philadelphia specifically. Work with one of the world's best reconditioning specialists, Bill Knowles. Bill's worked with Latrell Mitchell in the past, amongst other athletes. So great opportunity for Tom to go over there, spend 2 weeks, 20 sessions, work on reconditioning his body, specifically his hamstring.
What fun was that? Tommy, big couple of weeks ahead. What are you expecting once you land?
Yeah, I don't have too many expectations. I obviously heard a lot about this guy, but not too sure what the training has entailed. So just really grateful for the opportunity and excited to go out there, learn a few new things and take them back and hopefully implement them into your training regime. Yeah, we landed last night. Long day yesterday, but we got off the airplane, and it's a bit cold, a bit colder than Sydney, but we looked around town today, which was really cool. Oh, those bikes are off. First went to the rocky steps. How'd I go? Philadelphia, baby. It's really cool just walking around the streets, taking the atmosphere of the town and ready to rip in tomorrow. Can't wait to get out there and see what we're doing. It was really interesting meeting Bill for the first time. Sat us in a room and kind of had a chat about how he attacks injuries. And
this is you're here, in my opinion, a little bit, for an SMC program. Something must change.
Yeah.
You can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
Okay? How many? How many that are worth talking about? Not like a little grade one, like tweaky, like it lasted a week.
You can fight the little bills.
So hang on.
Yeah,
2019.
Yep.
Times 2.
Yep. 2020 times 1.
Okay.
Yeah, 21 times 1. And the recent one.
And now, 20, just snap that into 22.
Yeah, and that's when I say related, not related, blah, 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 everything's related. Injury can cause a dimmer switch to drop on an athlete, and it can affect lots of different things. Now, that shoulder, guy lands on you, really tough to do. MCL, if it's freaking full contact and you're being hung up, bam, it's right there. That's why I'm saying right? But these guys in here, yeah, they all can be related. It can all be a part of the process. I believe that this is a problem for you.
Yep.
All right. And every time you come back from an injury, you're reversing this dimmer switch and you're pushing it back up, Tom. It always does. When you get stronger, that moves it up. When you start having less pain, that moves it up. When you start sprinting, right, doing any plyos, that starts to move it all up, all right? So when I say something must change, it's like, let's just get you being a better rugby playing athlete, okay? That in theory should make you a better rugby player. You'll be a better rugby player if you're available for selection, meaning you'll contribute. Within 3 to 4 days, it starts synthesizing it down, and then it's a 2-week camp.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, you can make really, really good changes, but you don't own those changes yet, okay? And then a lot of the change, they take a lot longer, like we said, almost a preseason, okay?
After that initial consultation, and we went outside and did a bit of hula hooping, and it's quite refreshing really. He doesn't really talk about, you know, rehabbing the hammy. He talks about you as one athlete and how you can move better, be better with your timing, how you do everything, you know, all as one. You know, one muscle group or one joint that's doing more than another. Everything's working together, so it's been really good so far.
It's yin yang, okay? It's yin and yang. You push down and you pull up. There you go. Now I don't want to see you go up and down. I don't want to see you bob. Better. I want to see you bob. You can let it off. Start pre-tensing. Quad, glute, foot. Yes, push it down. Good. Exchange. Up. Good.
We started basically a pretty intensive assessment process. It's very much from Bill's perspective. It's almost like an art form. It's something he's developed over the years, and obviously his wealth of experience has helped him build this thing out. So it's been super insightful for myself and Tom, and we're getting a lot out of it sort of hour by hour, and it's quite a cool process to see evolve.
For me, the training exercises that I use, the training is the assessment, but everything's connected. From your foot and ankle, right up through that pelvis, up into that spine. These are all things that are modifiable, all right? That could be a part of our change.
So day 2, we looked at, obviously start everything with a hula hoop, get that timing stuff. Then we went into more bit of glute activation work and foot placing and striking when you're running and when you're cutting from side to sides.
And you are growing forward into it, right? You're not just falling forward into it. Roll into it. Okay, now look in the mirror and see if you like those lines. Remember, correct. There first.
That was a really interesting one for me. That's something I've had a problem with in the past. So.
Good.
Taken a lot from what we've done today, and hopefully we're going to progress those movements moving forward, and I'll get a better understanding of how that feels at a higher intensity.
And the other thing that happens is right here is don't let that rotate. Hold that. So it's right up in here. You got to be strong. It naturally happens. Okay, go ahead. That's it.
To develop sound, healthy, and sustainable movement patterns and qualities, and having the strength to support those over time, I take them through a path that is the same for almost every injury and almost every athlete, regardless of the sport. And it's basically looking at that foundation of movement literacy and showing that this athlete has the capacity to advance back to running on the field, changing direction and cutting. And so I deconstruct what that requires, and I go in the week 1 down this journey of discovering what they can do and then finding out what they need to improve upon. And when those things meet together, they earn the right to now get onto the grass and begin to express those higher running, changing a direction, deceleration and stabilization things.
Good rep. Yeah, good rep. Down, please. Yeah, there. Now you don't overstep. Good. Now you're not overstepping. And so you're going to grow into your shin angle. No, just grow into your shin angle. Okay? Then this ass comes up and over. Go ahead, do your rep. Go. I'm with you. Not going to hit me. Go. Longer. Taller. Correct. Again. Yeah. Do it again. Pretty good. Go ahead. Go. Up. Yes. Yes. Up. Shin angle, shin angle, shin angle stays. Ass comes over, over, over. Pop.
Front leg stiffness ankle.
Yeah. Does it collapse? I don't think it did.
No, that was good.
I don't think it did.
Yeah, the experience I've had already, it honestly excites me. What I've learned about myself, about areas I can improve on, it's exciting because I know that I can work really hard on getting them right, and that's going to give me confidence when I come back and get back on the parks. Bill's been able to identify a few things that I need to change, and going forward I'm going to have to keep working on them to be the best athlete I could be, to not only prevent injury but be able to do it for a long time. Yeah, so it was really cool earlier this week. We got to tour the Philadelphia Eagles facilities, and wow, what a massive place it was. Walking into the foyer, I kind of had a little look around, and you saw the Vince Lombardi trophies, some Super Bowl rings, and it definitely inspired me to achieve more success, to bring success back to this great club. And kind of a bit taken back by the size of it and how many rooms and fields and everything they've got. Yeah, one thing that was also really noticeable at the facility is just how the top down they're very synergised. They focus on that. They kind of, one thing they want to be is one big family, and they all want to achieve a goal of being successful. And it's definitely something that's going to be with me throughout the year.
Tom's he's been great. He's a great pro. He's a great thinker. He takes on board the information in a very professional way. He's competitive, and so when he doesn't get the reps quite right, he can be a little bit annoyed by that.
All right, now, good.
It's going to be in that rep range.
I'm sure. I'm losing quality on it.
What's that?
I was losing quality.
But not to a distracting fault, meaning losing concentration because it's not happening fast enough, more by pushing himself to better understand what he needs to change.
Yeah, we're going to do that this afternoon.
That's not right.
Wait. Now it's right.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah.
It just can't be back. It's got to be
shinning. Positive shinning.
When it links and clicks, all high-level athletes, like he is, they know what it feels like, because that feels like something they've done before on the field. They know it's happening.
It's been a solid week. It's really built up in the back end of the week. Very intense, and you're really starting to see a reason why you did those exercises earlier, kind of build you into being better at those running mechanics, something really important in our game and really important to prevent injury.
I need to prepare you for change of direction, especially braking, deceleration, which is synonymous with change of direction. But that we're going to work on. We have to, when I say we're going to work on out on the grass, you got to earn the right to go out there. All right?
Yeah, the drills and all the techniques we've been practicing has definitely upskilled me on the certain positions I'm going to find myself in a game of footy, and how I need to manoeuvre through them, what shapes I need to create to get out of them. It's been a really important week to build up to where we are now. I'm just really excited to get into that field stuff next week.